Good morning, everyone. Tom's here, doing a video on 3 special bourbons today. Um, I think each one of them has its own place in the world of bourbon whiskey. First one I'd like to talk to you about is Basil Hayden. Basil Hayden is a product of the Jim Beam people down in Kentucky, Frankfort, Kentucky, exactly. It's an 80 proof bourbon, and it's a very, very smooth, rich bourbon. It's got a fruity flavor. Uh, it's a sweet, full-bodied drink, and it was created as a drink that you would serve to someone who just got married, someone for a special occasion, perhaps having a baby. It's one of those congratulatory whiskeys. You'd reach on your shelf and you'd pull a bottle of Basil Hayden out, and it's a very, very, very nice whiskey to serve someone, to sip, to talk, whatever topic you're going to talk about, and enjoy the flavor and the smoothness of Basil Hayden whiskey. It's aged for 4 years. It's really, really, really very nice. So if you're in the mood, pick one up. You can pick them up almost anywhere, I think. I don't think they're cut off from most states. Most states would have them. It's a $60, $70 bottle of bourbon, so it's a little on the high side, I think, but it's well worth it. It's a good one to keep on your bar. Basil Hayden. Next one, E.H. Taylor. Colonel E.H. Taylor, Civil War colonel. When he got done with the Civil War, he wanted something to do, so he started a distillery, and he called it Old Taylor. And it's still in existence today. E.H. Taylor, Old Taylor, small batch bourbon. This is another one from Frankfort, Kentucky, and it's been put together. He created this bourbon for its character. This mash bill has been around for a long, long time. And it was designed to have a rich, full flavor, a complexity that is very noticeable. You taste it, and you taste all kinds of fruit and flavors of oak and leather and everything else comes to your palate. It's a great sipping whiskey, just kind of like the other one we looked at, Basil Hayden. It's about the same price, $70 bourbon. Served at special occasions. Another good bourbon, top shelf bourbon to keep on your bar and give somebody for that special occasion. Or if you just want to have a nice conversation with someone, it's a great sipping whiskey. So again, if you're in the mood, give it a try. This one's bottled in bond, by the way. It's a 100 proof bourbon. Try it. You might like it. And the last one we want to talk about, and this is kind of the opposite, but it's a great, great, great drink. It's called Eight and Sand. And I first picked this up because I couldn't resist the locomotive on the label. And Eight and Sand, well, what exactly did Eight and Sand mean? So I started to research it. And in the days of the steam locomotives, Eight and Sand was said by the yard man as the engineer was pulling away on his engine, his steam engine, and they'd be waving arm in arm out the window, and they'd be yelling to the engineer, eight and sand, have an 8 and sand on your trip. And I said, what does that mean? Well, number 8 was the fastest notch that a steam locomotive could be put on. When you hit 8, that thing kept rolling and rolling and rolling, faster and faster, making up time. And sand was what they sprinkled on tracks to reduce slipping. So a favorite expression was, it's kind of like when a movie actor does a stage play and you say break a leg. Well, you're telling a locomotive engineer, 8 and sand on your trip, have a good one. It's not an expensive bourbon. It's around a $30, $35 bourbon. It's got a cinnamon type flavor. It's a smooth one. It's got rye based. It's a rye based bourbon on the mash. It's a smooth flavor. It's reasonably priced. Like I said, $30, $35. And it's one of those you can reach for and say, would you like a drink? And be proud to serve them this. It's always a great conversation starter when you look at it and somebody says, what the heck does that mean, 8 and sand? And you can tell them. So this one, I don't know if it's available everywhere. I got it around here, but I can't say if it's available in other places. But if you see it, try it. It's not too expensive, and you might like it. Okay, well, those are our 3 bourbons today. Hopefully you enjoyed the presentation. If you liked it, please sign up, subscribe, share, and comment if you'd like. But we'll see you soon with some more flavors of bourbon. Have a great one. Bye-bye.